Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. I thought to do something different this time. I am not going to do anything structured. I'm just going to come on here and talk, even though I don't even have access to the live yet. You notice, like, a lot of people are coming online, starting channels, and based on the algorithm, YouTube will push your video and whatever. If people like it, they'll come back and whatnot. But you notice, like, a lot of people comment online and you're like, damn, why did you start a channel, boy? It's boring over here, boring. Y'all personality boring as hell, boy. I don't know if I'm one of those people. Who knows? I consider myself to be boring, but whatever. Nothing tried, nothing done. But seriously, I see some people come online and I'm like, damn, you ain't got no personality. Like, why do you think you're gonna start this? But guess what? The funny thing is, because YouTube is a platform that's worldwide, no matter your personality, even if you're a boring person, there is a community on here for you. And when I say community, I literally just mean a group of people who's gonna come, who's interested in what you have to say, who finds value in what you have to say, and resonates with you, and will comment, and engage. So it doesn't matter your personality style. There's someone on here for you. What I try to do when I find new channels is I give constructive feedback, and I think that's so rare. And the reason why I say that is because I actually found a small channel, and I was like, okay, this is a new channel. You know, I started a new channel too. Let's kind of like compare notes and whatnot. Let's see. And I left a comment that was so long. It was like almost an essay. And I was saying, you know, not to sound like an entitled American, but I think XYZ, I think this. The music is too loud or whatever. And I gave constructive feedback, you know, but I said, I'm leaving this comment respectfully and please don't take offense. I don't know if it will help. I don't know if you're open to, you know, reading and listening, and hopefully it will help you. But if not, with a grain of salt, it's up to you. And you know, the guy actually responded and he was so grateful. He said, and I told him, I said, I like this channel. And even though I'm having a hard time hearing you, I can tell by what you're saying that this is not a gimmicks channel. And I think what we're finding now is that people are interested in authenticity. And I know that, like, when I watch a video sometimes, and if I can tell that it's scripted, I'm just like, whatever, click off. But of course, it's based on. It's always going to be based on the topic, because if you're talking about something extensive, like something that I'm actually learning from, of course, I would expect you to have a script. But if you're just talking about regular gossip or just your thoughts or whatever, I think that anyone should be able to come on here and just speak freely, like I'm doing right now. And don't worry about the fact that you don't speak perfectly. You may have filler words. I know they have apps to remove all of that. You know, some people do slight editing. I have created videos and I say, I'm going to edit. And then I realize, you know what? Sometimes when it comes to editing, if you are stuck on editing, you will never release the damn video, the darn video. Excuse my language. So just, if you edit your videos, at least post one video where you're not editing, so we can hear who you really are. And I found that that's what people like. I've been following, a lot of the channels that I follow are people who, well, I think, I don't know them, but they seem relaxed, unfiltered, and they're not editing anything. Because, excuse me, I think a majority of channels that I have, they go live. When you're live, you can't really edit like that. You have to either come prepared with your stories or whatever you want to talk about, and then go. And I like that. And I think that's just the human connection that we all like. And yeah, so I think authenticity is in. And even the current state, the current culture that the world is in. Well, let me say, I shouldn't say word. I am United States based. I'm in the United States right now, but you hear an accent. You know, I'm a Caribbean girl. Should I reveal it yet? I am of Jamaican and Panamanian descent. Jamaican maternal, Panamanian, and Jamaican paternal side. So the creators that I watch, I'm interested in the Jamaicans. Like I have certain pages that I follow that I'm interested in, and then I got my politics, I got my social commentary, I've got my entertainment, I've got my brain rot, and then I have like parenthood and motherhood, and then I have travel, things that I'm interested in. And this conversation also brings us back to, I was talking about the current state. What I was trying to tie that into is how traditional TV is kind of dying. Yeah, traditional TV is dying. How many of you actually watch TV on a daily basis? I don't. One, I'm too tired. I work too much. But secondly, when I do absorb content, it's not going to be on a TV. It's usually from my phone, or when I sit at my office desk. But most of the things I don't really watch, I listen to audio. And I think that's where the culture is going right now, where you can work, whether you're cleaning your house, or you're picking up the kids, or you're on your way to the supermarket, or whatever. Wherever you're on your way to, you put on the audio and you listen. And I think that's where we're going now. A lot of people aren't watching TV. I mean, who has cable? Who still uses cable? You paying for cable? Are you paying 100 plus for cable? You have money for the lights? Who is paying for cable when you have free YouTube? We have all these different apps. How many of you have Netflix? I have Netflix, but I don't really watch anything. That is more for who's in my household. And actually, I don't pay for Netflix. I get it free from my provider. I don't know how long that is, but I did have Apple TV for free also with my phone provider. But I think that was only for like 2 years, because I was like, wait, hold on. My phone bill is a little bit higher. What is this? Checked it. Apple TV subscription. I think it was $13.99. I was like, oh, I don't even watch it anyway. Cancel. If it ain't free, I don't want it. Because I don't even consume it like that. Now and then I'll go on Netflix and I'll watch something. Like recently I watched Love and Death. What else did I watch? I don't watch anything. I don't watch anything on it. I'm not interested. That is where our culture is going. Because first of all, we are on the phone all the time. And that's where technology has led us. To be on the phone and to scroll. I think the only people who probably are still using traditional TV are probably the elderly. Because one, they ain't got no time to learn. They probably, when it comes to the elderly, they are not open to change like that. Someone would probably have to help them, and they're already used to it. So I would say traditional TV is for the elderly, and then for children. But aside from that, people are watching on their phone, people are watching on YouTube, and people are listening to podcasts. And that even brings us to audiobooks also. I still read physical books. I make it my mission to read physical books, because one, I do have an extensive physical library in my house, and I did try the Kindle thing, and I just don't like it because, first of all, my eyesight is going anyway. I don't even get enough sleep. So as soon as I start looking at a screen, it's night. It's sleepy time. It's sleepy time for me. But I do have some audiobooks. I find that when I do listen to audiobooks, I still end up getting the physical books because I like to highlight and take notes while I read. But that goes to say, a lot of our culture is changing. A lot of people aren't using physical books, they're using audiobooks, they're listening to audiobooks. Nobody's watching TV. We're watching YouTube. and don't forget, a lot of people are doing short content too. Good luck trying to get somebody to watch a three series type of thing, like my favorite movie, The Lord of the Rings. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right. But we do consume series now, right? But anyway, that's what to say. Let's draw everything. Let's pull everything in together. With YouTube, just finding what it is that you like online. And if you are another small channel, do not be discouraged. I'm not discouraged because I'm already on YouTube. So why not just post? Maybe I'll just, this type of video, like just talking, going off script, talking about whatever, at least just like, at least I have a couple of bullet points. So if I start going off on a tangent like I usually do, I can pull it back in. And maybe my speech can become better. And I'm able to organize my thoughts in a more cohesive way and become a better public speaker. So that's my that is my conversation today. And be encouraged, please, if you like what I had to say. I hope you stay till the end of the video. If you stay to the end, please press the like button. It's free. And subscribe so you can come back and let me know if you like this format. I'm Tia, by the way. It says it right there. Tia Talks. Tia Talks. Bye, y'all.